Hey everybody, welcome back to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is July 29, 2024. And in this video, we're going to look at something that's quite incredible. It's the mintages for the American Women quarters, and they're trending down and to the right. I got to show you this. You won't believe your eyes. But before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs, and we're always live and never edited. So if I make a mistake, oof, right? Yeah, take it in the chin. All right, here we go. Gold's up 605 to 2403.50. Silver up 21 cents to 28.32. Platinum up 695 to 957.40. And palladium up 550 to 942.80. And yeah, there were some events over the weekend that's causing oil to go up, and there's some uncertainty about rate hikes. And Dr. Copper is still staying at 411, 410. Isn't that interesting? And that's an economic indicator. That's why they call it Dr. Copper. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $7.59. You're going to get out of there with a quantity of 1 through 39 for $35.91, and they'll buy them back for $29.56 each. Now over here to the bullion sales, and hey, I'll tell you what, 2 more days after today for the month of July. After that, we start August 1st, and hopefully we'll get some reporting from the United States Mint. Hopefully they're not on vacation still, because, well, we got really light numbers to report for the American Eagles. I tell you, it's really kind of interesting. Now let's go over here to an article from June 14 from coinnews.net by Mike Unser. Title of this article is U.S. Mint produces 396 million coins for circulation in May. Releases Patsy Mink quarter mintages. Okay, so we only have the numbers for May, and we're almost in August. Think about that. And it's a head scratcher. Is the Mint not doing its required duty? I don't know, but I can tell you that we really would love to have these numbers. So let's scroll down and talk about these quarters real quick. All right, here we are. I think I got it right here. No, 2024 Patsy Takemoto Mink quarter mintages. All right, here we go. In addition to the 2024 Native American dollar with its 1-year-only design, the U.S. Mint was also released the first 2 of the 5 issuances of the 2024 American Women 4-year quarter program, right? So these 2 coins represent the 11th and 12th overall in the series, each featuring a unique design. So we're talking about 2 quarters so far. All right, that's the only mintages we have so far for this year, and we're almost in August, folks. Think about that. That's incredible. All right, the Reverend Dr. Polly Murray quarter, the first quarter designed for this year, began circulating on January 2nd. On February 1st, the Mint made rolls and bags of the quarter available for purchase by the general public. First reported in March figures and unchanged since. A total of 354.2 million Murray quarters were minted. Now, that is not the greatest number we've seen in the American Women Quarter program. It's right. It's kind of going down and to the right. I got to show you, and I'll show you here on Wikipedia in a moment. All right, it says here, with 185.8 million coming from Denver, 168 from Philadelphia. This marks the lowest mintage total for any quarter in the series to date. Well, there's a little bit of evidence right there, right? In terms of production by facility across the series, the 2024 P ranks among the scarcest, while the D ties for the 3rd. So should we be collecting the Polly Murray quarter or the Patsy can't even speak this morning, Takemoto Mink? Well, that's up to you. But these are the numbers. They're in black and white, right? Now it says here, for the first time, the U.S. Mint published mintages for the Patsy Takemoto Mink quarter. This is the one I'm really wondering about, because you won't even believe what I'm looking at. Now it says here, they entered circulation March 25th, and on March 28th, U.S. Mint began selling rolls and bags to the public. The latest figures show Patsy Takemoto Mink quarter mintages at 187 million from Denver and 210 million from Philadelphia, for a combined total of 397 million. All right, well, look at that, 354, right? Ranking the 4th lowest overall by the series, down and to the right. Here we go. By production facility, however, the 2024 D Mink quarter ranks as the 3rd scarcest. There you go. Now, here we go. Of the total production of the American Women quarters for 2024, only about 15.5 million quarters have not yet been officially assigned a design by the United States Mint. This represents a small portion of the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker quarters, and that's really one I'm going to be focusing on here today, especially here on eBay. You won't even believe it. These are scarce on eBay as well. Now, it says here they entered circulation on June 3rd. And if they were entered on June 3rd, what's about a month, almost 2 months since these quarters entered circulation? And, well, they're few and far between. I got to show you. You won't even believe it. Now, let's keep on keeping on. We'll go to the numbers here. This is circulating coin production. And you may have already been privy to all this information. If not, you know, heads up on the Denver nickel and the Philadelphia nickel, as well as the Lincoln cent and Philadelphia cent, because there's only about 1.5 billion pennies. That might sound like a lot, but it's really not for the zinc and cent. Now look at this, 123.0 million for Denver, and that's the Roosevelt time. and 92.5 for Philadelphia, for a total of 215. But here we go at the 25 cents. Now, this, out of all the 6 denominations, the circulating coins, this is the second highest, okay, at 767 million quarters struck so far for 2024. Okay, well, we take that 767 less, guess what? Yeah, the 751, well, that's that 15.4 million quarters that they don't have a number for, but they presume that it is the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker quarter. And I got to tell you, 354, 397, but look at this, 185, 168, 187. Well, let's go to Wikipedia first, not eBay, and I'll show you down and to the right. Now, here we are, Wikipedia, American Women Quarters. I'm going to keep this short and sweet today, and I'm only going to talk about the mintages. All right, let's keep on keeping on. All right, that's the very first issuance back in the day of 2022, about a $500 million, okay? $500 million, my Angela quarters. And here we are, right there, $500 million, 600 million there for the Wilma Mankiller. All right, and I did say the Sally Ride quarters were $500 million. Now look at this. They start to go down here with Nina Otero Warren at 444 million. Then they jump back up to 467 million for Anna Mae Wong. That was the last quarter of 2022. Now the first quarter for 2023, 619 million. That was Bessie Coleman. Then bam, almost $750 million for Edith Kanakaole. And that might be why we had that incredible those airs on that particular coin. Now look at this. They're going down now. Now we're at $500 million here, but look at this. Jovita Dar, boom, under 400 million. Now Maria Tallchief under 400 million. Polly Murray under 400 million. In fact, I think that's the lowest of all the quarters so far. Is that one there is the Polly Murray, 185 from Denver. Wait a minute. I'm going to see if that was actually Denver first. Yeah, it's Denver first, then Philadelphia. All right, there's Polly Murray, 185, 168 for a total of 354. We got that. Now look at this. We got the Patsy Takamoto Mink, 187 and 210. Now look at the 397, just under 400. Now it did spike up not too much, but the real question here is Phoebe Hemphill's design, okay, for the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker quarter. And that's going to be interesting. Like I said, it came out over a month and a half ago, maybe almost 2 months ago, and we are still trying to figure out the mintages here because the mint is not very communicative when it comes to reporting the mintages. Yeah, that's a head scratcher as to why that's going on. Now, let's go here to eBay real quick. Now, this is 2024 Mary Edwards Walker quarter roll. I'm only specifically looking for the roll. Now, here's one in 1950. You get half of them are Philadelphia and half of them are Denver, right? 50-50 roll for 1950. From this seller here, there's another same seller here. That's 2. These are U.S. mint rolls. They look different from bank wrap rolls, right, or customer wrap rolls. There we go. There's one right there. Oh, looks like the same seller there. Here's another one at 21 for a Philadelphia $10 roll. And yeah, that is about it, folks. I mean, there's that one there, but that's the same seller. And yeah, where are those rolls from the banks? That same seller there, and same seller there, yada, yada. Oh, there's another one right there. That's actually one that I don't think we've seen before. But after that, it's only U.S. mint rolls, folks. So that's a head scratcher. Not sure what's going on over there. For the bank wrap rolls, there's one right there, $15. That's an auction. Now, I don't know that we should be worried about getting some FOMO right now as far as the Dr. Mary Edwards Walker quarter mintages are concerned. But I'll tell you what, I imagine we are going to get some new numbers here in a couple short days from now. And I think if you don't have any dry powder, so to speak, well, you might miss out on some of these mintages, or at least getting some of these coins from these lower mintage quarters. That's something to talk about. It's something to think about as to why the United States Mint is not producing very many coins this year. And I think it is due to the fact that, in 2020, we had that circulating coin problem. It wasn't getting through the system, the circulatory system for coins, right? So that made the United States Mint really go gonzo and overproduce many, many coins, circulating coins, that is. And the following year, the same thing happened in 2021 and in 2022. As you can see, for these mintages for 2022, they were pretty healthy for quarters, $500 million for almost each issuance. All right. But look, they're going down. And could we see only $250 million for the remaining quarters? Because we have heard from people who have showed up at the Denver Mint that place is a ghost town. There's hardly anything going on over there, and it's quite worrying. to anybody who is worried, thinking about the mintages or even the production numbers at the United States Mint facilities in Denver, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. Not so much San Francisco, but definitely the circulation strike mints. That's incredible, folks. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe you know a little bit better than I do, but I can tell you this, we got to keep our eye on this. And if we don't, we might miss out on a really wonderful opportunity. I mean, I had actually purchased 2 of the Denver minted Jefferson nickels, 2 of them for like $12 for both of them with shipping. Now, obviously, they're selling for a whole lot more than that right now. So you got to strike early and strike often. And if you do, you'll probably be all right, I would imagine. Now, with that said, let's go to those plus ones. Got some really good ones for you here today. This is Proverb 28:22. Now, it says here, a person overeager for wealth has an evil eye. He does not know that want may befall him. Yeah, what? Now, I think what that means is greedy people think that if they give to charity to the poor, it will diminish their fortune. Now, we know this to be a false belief because giving to charity actually makes you rich. Now, did you get that from that? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but that's what I get from it. Now, let's go here to 395.99.9 KOI and Coin News Radio. This is Easy Top. Cheap sunglasses. It's a pretty chill tune for a Monday morning. Hopefully you dig it as much as I do. Now, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're going to see, hey, sub to the channel. It's free. Also, guess what? We're going to be doing an auction on Whatnot. That's right, on Whatnot this, I think, Friday night, and that's going to be August 2nd. And if you do actually follow this link here, you get a free $15 for signing up with Whatnot. So it's pretty cool. Stacker out.